Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about making predictions. Now, a question you might ask yourself is, what is a prediction? A prediction. So, a prediction is so now the word you is the reader, think might happen in the story using the words and pictures. Now, I see this word highlighted in pink. It says words. Remember, the words are done by what is called the author. The author is the person who writes the words we read in a book. Now, here's another word, pictures. Pictures can also be called and referred to as illustrations. Now, these are pictures in a story that are created by an illustrator. You might be thinking, well, what is an illustrator? Well, an illustrator is the person who creates the illustrations, the pictures we see in a book. Yes, I know that that's a lot, but guess what? We're going to do a little bit more, and we're going to talk about these words a little bit more. So, a question you might ask when you have to do a prediction is, how can I make a prediction? So, when you make a prediction, I can look and read the title of the story. Now, you'll notice that title is highlighted in pink, and if you look at the picture, I highlighted the title in pink, and it says, Polar Bear, what do you hear? Now, remember, a title is the name of a story. So, this is the name of the story. This is going to help you make predictions about what might actually happen in the story. So, just by reading this, I can say that there might be a polar bear and he might be listening for something, but I don't know yet. The next thing I can do is I can look at the illustrations. Remember, illustrations are pictures, and they are done by the illustrator on the front cover of the story. Now, this is the front cover of the story. On the front cover, we see a polar bear. And remember, pictures and the words do help us when we are making predictions in the story. Now, you might ask yourself, what do I think will happen in the story? Well, looking at the cover, a couple of things could happen. Maybe the polar bear's making friends. Maybe he's trying to find something to do. Maybe it will talk about his family that are polar bears, or he might just have a complete different family. Another question I can ask myself is, what illustrations, remember that means pictures, do I see on the cover? Well, all I see on this cover is the polar bear. So I know it has to be about polar bear. Maybe it's going to be taking place where it's really cold. I don't know yet. Then you can ask yourself, can the words in the title help me figure out what I'm going to read? Absolutely. We see a picture of a polar bear, and remember, the title has the word polar bear in it. Now, as you read and listen to the story, questions you can ask yourself during the story is, what do I think will happen next in the story? Is my prediction right? Keep in mind, you can always change your predictions, even if it's in the middle of the story, because sometimes we see something on the cover, but then other things happen in the story. And remember, those are events that take place in the story. Then, when you're finished reading, think about this. Did I need to change my prediction as I read the story? So remember, in the middle, you might have changed it. And you know what? That's okay, because this is what you thought was going to happen in the story. You can also ask yourself, Was my prediction correct? It is okay if you did not predict the correct outcome of the story. It is what you thought might happen. So I hope this helps a little bit with making predictions. I hope to see you all again. Thank you.